Ladies and gentlemen, namaste. And once again, I welcome you in this Hall of Fame. And today we have very amazing personality with us, the young author, Vrisan Ritesh Shah. And he has written this book. It's a beautiful book, collection of different stories. And we'll get to know more about all these things. So welcome, Vrisan.
Hello,
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
Okay, so first tell us about yourself.
First of all, I am a 9-year-old boy who goes to the village school, which is in Houston, Texas, in America. Other than that, I really like going to school. I like learning. I like writing. And I'm trying to become a young, aspiring author. Right now, my favorite hobbies are swimming, and reading. And I try to write as much as I can.
Great, superb. So, Vrisan, at what age you found that writing is your passion, and when did you start your writing?
I started writing at the age of 8 when my parents showed me the world of writing. So first of all, I started writing these small stories that they just came to me, and my parents were like, "Oh, let's see if we can do any writing classes or anything." And then we started it, which made me like really get introduced to the world of writing, and I learned that writing is my passion and it's something I can do pretty well.
Good. And Vrisan, how do you generate these stories? Do you think about the character first, or do you think about the storyline first? How do you do this complete process?
Well, I first think about what's going to happen in the story, which is basically the storyline. So I'm like, let's think of a plot or a problem that we're going to do in the story. So in the story Set Danger, it's about a spy, and it's about a lot of money stolen from a trillionaire. So I thought about it. I was like, there's always cyber hacking going on or other forms of robbery. So why not write a story about something like that? And that's why I got inspired to write the story, which resulted in me making an entire world of spies and detectives and all, which is really similar to our own, but a bit different.
Superb. At this tender age of 9 years, your creativity, your thinking process, really hats off to you. Great, superb. Okay. Visan, do you face any sort of challenge while writing your stories? Sometimes did you feel that, oh, I'm stuck here, now what should I do? Can you share
Yeah,
something?
a lot of times. Let's take the Set Danger story for example again. When I was writing about it, I was stuck at a lot of points to see what's going to happen next. It happens in most of my stories that I'm stuck. What is going to happen next? And that results in me making starting to write my entire stories chapters again, and that's how I go on ahead. But in my motto when I'm writing is to never give up and keep on going.
Superb. It's a brilliant message that you should not give up. Even if something is not working out, try to find out some other alternate and try to, see that whether your story is reaching your objective or not. That's a
Yeah,
wonderful thing. Okay. Now let us come to your book. Which one is your favorite story in this book?
my favorite story would be the Dream Chronicles because it's the first story I ever wrote, and it's really interesting to me too to learn about the world of magic and um, fantasy. It's all
Mhm.
based on the concept of basically person who's thinking about it that he thinks that he's in a dream, but he's actually in real life. It's all about dreamland and real life, which is really cool.
Great, superb. Okay. Uh, Now you told us that you started your writing work last year at the age of 8. At that point of time, did you have any idea that someday you will have your book in your hand? And how does it feel to become a published author now?
It feels amazing because my story started off like a two-page book, and now it's a big book that's published. So I feel really proud of myself. and I'm always thanking the people that have supported me to write this.
Okay, great, superb, superb. See, there are a lot of young authors, young writers, those who are planning to write their book or story or poetries. What is a piece of advice you would like to give to them, how they can pursue their writing passion?
Well, first of all, the main thing in writing is coming up with ideas and getting inspired. So, for aspiring young authors, they should always look out and be observant. Then, again, my writing motto, which is to never give up, because in story writing, there's so many times you just feel like you're just gonna quit. But then, when you start writing, you feel really proud of yourself to accomplish this great um, achievement.
Superb, superb. And who inspires you? Who is your inspiration?
My inspiration would be Rick Rodian because from a young age, he had a lot of ideas, and he was a middle school teacher who just wrote stories in his pastime. But now he's like a really good author, and he's famous around the world, which is also something I really look up to. And that he created so many worlds just by thinking about things.
Great, great. And which grade do you study as of now?
I study in fourth grade.
Fourth grade. Okay. So how do you manage your study and your writing passion?
Well, I think of them as equal times. So let's say I have like 1 hour, then I do 30 minutes of writing and 30 minutes of studying. But if I have more study work, then I would put that ahead of my writing as it's more important at that time.
Good. So priority setting works there.
Yeah.
Great, great, great. So, Vrisan, it's really very, very nice talking to you. And I'm really feeling very happy to connect with you and, bring this book as a fiction novel and a collection of stories to the world, to the people across the world. And ladies and gentlemen, those who are watching this video on YouTube or Facebook, you will find a buy link below this video, and you can go ahead and order your copy. And Bisan, any final words of wisdom you would like to share with our audience?
Yes. First of all, I'm really grateful to all the people that have helped me accomplish this story through my mentors, through my friends, to my family. And also, while this book may entertain you, 80% of the funds are going to charity. So while you're reading this book and getting entertained, you will also be helping a person in need.
Superb, superb. That is something which I really appreciate, that you are doing something for a special cause. So I really appreciate you, your family, your parents, so to give you these kind of values. So I really appreciate and really very, very thankful to connect with you, right?
Thank you.
So now we are coming at the final, the leg of this talk. So, ladies and gentlemen, those who have not read this, please go ahead and read his stories. These are wonderful, amazing stories written by this 9-year-old child, and you will be amazed to see his creativity. That's for sure. And you will find a buy link below this video. If you are watching this on YouTube, you can subscribe our channel so that you can get to know the further Hall of Fame interviews. And if you are watching it on Facebook, you can just like our page so that we can stay connected. Thank you so much, Vrisan. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.